Willie D Live.
If I was 18 years old again and I had $1,000, going to college was nice and the education all that was cool. But I did education because I wanted to make money. That was the only way I knew. Only way I knew to make money was to go to school, make good grades, and get a good job. That was the only play I knew. But if I was 18 again, I don't know if I'd go to college or not, but I definitely would have spent all my time learning how to be the best entrepreneur I could possibly be. For two reasons. One, that would maximize my probability of one day doing something that elevates my income substantially, right? You just got to come up with one idea that works. You ain't got to have 1,000 of them, right? And then two, because I'm a black man, right? And as a black man, I don't think these Americanized systems are designed for you to have the same opportunities that you would get if you were white. And I think it's a myth and a lie and it's complete bullshit that we've been taught as black men that somehow I can go work in a white man's business and he's going to treat me as if I'm a white man. Ain't no other ethnic group. There's no ethnic group on the planet that believes that you can work with another group and have them treat you the same as if you're part of that group. There's no Chinese man on earth that thinks I can go work for an Arab and be treated as if I'm an Arab. Because he knows, he's like, no, I'm Chinese, I'm Asian, you're Arab. We can help each other, but ownership does make a difference. I think black people, again, going back to public school, the brainwashing that occurs in public school, we just fed this myth, civil rights movement, civil rights, this and equality, all this other bullshit, and it doesn't work. And then when it doesn't work, we get pissed off. You know, that's when we get online. Oh, these white people, they treat us bad. Look at how they treat the black man versus the white man. All that's true. And when I learned to accept that shit that they don't love you, that's when I realized, okay, I get it. If I want to be a king, I got to learn how to build a castle. Because I don't think another man is going to bring you into his castle and make you the king. That's not realistic. You know, like if you move, you and I are great friends, right? If I say, hey, Willie, man, hey, I need a place to stay. And you staying there with your family, and you say, okay, boy, sure, you can stay with me since you're having a tough time, right? And I say, oh, by the way, man, I want to use the master bedroom. Can you sleep? I'm in the basement. It's comfortable. Can you stay in the basement? I'm sleep in the master bedroom. Is that okay? What are you gonna say?
Hey, man, can somebody go find Boyce? Because I got an intruder in this motherfucker, and I'm about to pop him up right now.
Exactly, right. So, or if I came in, I'm like, man, I don't like the furniture in here, man. We gotta get rid of this furniture. I ordered some new furniture, and I mean, it would be crazy for me to do that, right? Even though we're friends, you would say, no, Boyce, this is not your house. You're welcome here, and you can use the spare bedroom. But you can't, I'm not going to treat you like you're like your son is out there. Your son is your son. I'm not your, I'm your friend, but there's a limitation to that. That's my point, right? You would say at some point, okay, Boyce, you got to go to your own house. Where do you live, right? And I think that as black people, we are trained to be economic orphans. We don't have, we own more businesses 100 years ago than we own now. We own more land 100 years ago than we own now. Something happened in the civil rights movement where they fed us this myth of equality where we traded in land ownership and business ownership for student loans and corporate jobs. And then what happened is we found ourselves in debt traps. We found ourselves stuck on the corporate plantation where you work 30 years at some company, you die at your desk, and then you have nothing to show for it.